and commitment to your craft. Please give yourselves a round of applause. As I look into this audience, I see so many creators, innovators, risk takers, and groundbreakers just ready to take the world by storm. So I'm really just glad to see you all here. Now, every challenge you students have accepted, you creators have accepted, every rewrite you did, every adjustment you made, and now you are here. You have been selected to celebrate your work tonight. Hopefully, it feels worth it as it should. So one more time, please give yourselves a round of applause for your hard work. There we go. There we go. Now, I've seen all of these projects, and as they came across my table, I said, which one of these will be able, to go the distance, to go all the way? And as I looked for a theme in these films, a couple things seemed to ring to me. That was preservation, perseverance, redemption, survival, and expression, all of which are qualities that you need to succeed in order to fulfill your dreams as a filmmaker. Now, these stories brought the heat, as there are so many things that will be on this screen that needed to be said and needed to be done, which tells me that amongst this group, there are tons of fearless creators who truly believe that they will reap the benefits of what they sow. For many of you, this is your why. This is your how. This is your what. And this is your time. You have to make this and take this moment as critically as you can. And I'm proud again that you are here. Look around this room when you can, because these are your co-conspirators, conspiring to make this world a better place through art, through film, and through expression. Now, everyone in this room won't make it. Everyone in this room will have challenges along the road, but you are all here to take steps in the right direction, to grow as artists, as creators, to prepare yourselves for the best future that you can possibly have. These people in this room will grow with you. You will see their work along the way, and some of these people will become great friends to you if they're not already. You guys are fearless. You showed up every day to put in the work without fear, but with faith in hand, and we celebrate that tonight. So without further ado, let us do what we came here to do, and that is to honor, observe, celebrate, elevate, and recreate. This is the Los Angeles Film School's Golden Thesis Spotlight Movie Night. Let's get this party started. Let's go! Now, first, we're going to have some special words from Moana.
Thank you. Hi. I don't know how I'm going to really follow that up, but I'll do my best. For those of you that don't know me, I am Moana Cheryl. I'm the program director of the film department here. And I am just so impressed with the students, the alumni that submitted their projects to this. It is hard. It is hard to make a film. I want to put that out there. It's hard to make a short film. It's hard to make a feature film. Filmmaking is hard. And you did it, and you're here, and you submitted it to a festival, and you finished it. Finishing a film is hard work. You're in the editing room, and you're looking at it, and you think, I don't want to do this. But you did it, and you should be proud of yourself. You should be so proud of yourself. And I think, just additionally, this group of students went through a lot of adversity during their period of students, as being students in this school. We had lockdown. We had COVID, social distancing rules. They still managed to learn the craft and come out of school with a finished project that was high quality enough to be here, and that is a big deal. It's a huge deal. So let's give them a round of applause for all of their hard work. It's so impressive, and with what Isaac was saying about the central themes, that just kind of fits in so well to where we are today, what they accomplished, and I am so grateful to the team that pulled this together as well. This is amazing. So thank you, and I am going to stop talking so we can watch the films, but I just wanted to say how proud I am of everyone here tonight.
Okay, so just as a quick rundown, we are going to be showing 8 films, and then we're going to be followed by a special panel during our intermission, and then we will follow up with the other 8, and then we will have an after event so we can all commiserate and celebrate even more. So buckle up, and let's get ready to ride. First film coming right up.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that piece of shit LeBron James. won another ESPY award. This white producer sure love his ass.
Yeah, I guess.
What the fuck was Amy Schumer wearing? Oh my God, my fucking monologue was awful. I mean, we all know you're not funny. She completes what you. Oh, let's talk about the Unmatched Courage Award. Yes, I can't believe this motherfucker sat there with a straight face and gave Simone Biles an award for what? Taking her black ass home because of mental health. Oh God. Oh, how weak America has become as a whole. But you know what? I'm not surprised. You know why? Because this is the same network that gave Bruce Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner, whatever the fuck, an award for dressing like a woman. Can you believe that, baby? All the ash will be rolling in his grave.
Nope, I can't.
Nah. But you know what? None of that matters. Because you know why?
Why?
They finally gave me the respect I deserved and gave me this ESPY Awards. I've been waiting 8 damn years for this thing. They finally gave it to me.
Congratulations. Very happy for you. I know how much it meant for you to finally receive some achievement after all those years.
Thank you, baby. You know, remember all my coaches lavishing me with fake praise after the after party, you know? It's like I seen them in what, 15 years? Phony ass. None of them was here when I went bankrupt. They all laughed at me when I went to prison for shit I didn't do. Now they want to celebrate me like I won a fucking Super Bowl. Fuck out of here.
Maybe you should spend less of your energy on them and more on the woman who's been there for every step of your career.
Yeah. You're right. Thank you, baby. You've always had my back. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Come on, you know I'm just playing. You know how much I'm grateful for all you've done. Man, you look so beautiful tonight.
Well, only tonight?
You know what I'm at. Don't play those games.
Well, sure. Seems like we only fuck to escape our problems.
Olivia, what's wrong?
Leftovers are in the oven.
Did something happen on the red carpet? Jesus Christ, you've been acting strange all night.
No, I'm fine.
Olivia, we've been together for almost 15 years. I mean, come on, don't play games with me. I know you from the inside out. Something's bothering you.
Oh. You know me well, huh?
What is that supposed to mean?
So tonight, when you got nominated and won the award, there was all the cheering and the bravoing and the whistling and the standing ovation. And you get up out of your seat and did you even look at me once?
Yeah, of course. I gave you a kiss in front of the audience as well.
Wow. You were so self-centered in your own fantasy world, they were actually starting to believe your own fairy tales.
But wait, look. This whole situation was just surreal to me. I kind of blacked out a bit. It was not my intent to disregard you or neglect you in any way. sorry.
You embarrassed me. And the entire media is talking about it. Steven Anderson doesn't give a fuck about his spouse. He only married her because she's white and an actress. Typical interracial relationship.
Man, fuck the media. Look, it's their job to try to just drum up some confusion to try to tear our relationship apart, just so they can have a topic to discuss on TMZ. Look, the people are miserable. Let's focus on us.
Oh, you want to focus on us?
Yeah, let's focus on us.
Okay, let's talk about your speech. You managed to thank everybody under the sun. You even thanked a therapist who, by the way, you haven't been seen in 3 years, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Once again, you failed to acknowledge me, your wife, who has been through every single up and down in your career. And by the way, when you had to retire because of your knee injury, who was the one who was encouraging you while everyone else abandoned you, Steven?
You did.
I'm so irritated, I'm going to bed.
No, look. This whole thing was just a blur, okay? Look. Once again, I apologize for my open stupidity. You know how the sports media is? They just try to play us against each other. So that's why what happens between you and me has to stay private at all times.
Are you embarrassed to be around me in front of other people?
No.
Really? Because every single time that we're at a public event, you manage to distance yourself from me. And I know that your friends talk about me behind my back, calling me an airhead.
Baby, ignore them. That's locker room talk.
Hard to ignore when you're always with those guys.
Come on, let's not ruin the night. Please. Let's have the rest of this good night with good vibes, okay? That means no arguing, no complaining. Just here we go.
I'm sorry, I can't.
No.
Get off of me!
What the fuck is wrong with you, selfish ass bitch? What more does a man have to do for this ungrateful whore? All of your desires, I've given her. Gave you a roof over your head. Spending money with my credit card. Buying expensive ass clothes. You don't pay rent. You don't buy shit. What the fuck do you gotta complain for? You remember that Friday night? Remember that Friday night when you said you was out getting your nails done? When in all reality, you were fucking your director! How you gonna let that shit go for the sake of this marriage? All I want is a wife that doesn't nag about every little thing. Is that too much to ask for? Everything does not have to be perfect. Matter of fact, women like you are a dime a dozen. I can find another replacement easily.
If I'm so replaceable, go find another bitch that'll deal with your shit. Find another bitch that'll deal with your drinking ass all day and night because you have nothing else to do. For 5 years, I dealt with your slothful ass drinking all day and night because you can't accept the fact that you're a fucking has-been.
Has-been? Your entire career is based off of my success. Keep biting the hand that feeds you, you mediocre ass actress.
Go to hell.
I'm already in it. Dealing with Satan herself. And you sold your soul for that role. Sure was rough getting down on your knees, huh?
We've been together this long and you never had the decency to tell me this?
What the fuck are you doing with my stuff? Give me that goddamn letter. I'll fucking kill you. had a heated conversation. It happens, we'll be fine. Come on in, Dave. Need someone to talk to. Can I get you a drink?
Nah, I'm fine, bro. But a buddy of mine told me you won. Wanted to come by and congratulate you personally.
Oh man, it's all good. After nights of cheers and being a worship and appreciated, just all eventually fades away. Now I'm back to this evil, harsh world. Got a wife. It's probably gonna file for divorce pretty soon. No NFL network's gonna pick me up because I'm a criminal. I gave my heart and soul to this game, only to gain what afterwards? Constant brain trauma.
You gotta refrain from downplaying yourself, man. Your football career might be over, but there's so many avenues that you show off your other talents. Maybe start a podcast.
David, I was born to play football. That's my gift. And I can't even show off my talents no more because I was forced to quit. This shit hurts me to my soul, to the core of my heart and my soul. Imagine not being able to chase your dreams while the whole time watching other people chase theirs. Just give me the night to simmer down. We can talk about this again tomorrow.
You sure? I'm here if you need to talk.
Yep.
Alright. Hit you up tomorrow morning.
My father told me, if you don't have ambitions or goals, it's better to be in the grave. Won awards, made Pro Bowls, traveled the world, lived a luxurious lifestyle. I made over $30 million during the course of my career, and I have fans all over the world. But that doesn't cover up the emptiness inside of me. That lifestyle was fun at the beginning. Now, valueless, meaningless, pointless. Football completed me. Football was my religion. It saved me from myself. Now, the game, well, the game that made me who I am today has been snatched from me. Nothing lasts forever. The only thing that's certain in this life is death. And who knows? Who knows what's in store for me afterwards?
Dear Stephen Anderson, I am writing to you because I note from my records that you have been prescribed medication for the treatment of CTE recently. We have become concerned about this kind of sedative hypnotic medication when it's taken over long periods. Please consider cutting down your dose of these tablets and perhaps stopping them completely at some time in the future.
Hello?
Start doing right away. I'd like to say a few words first. Now, commence with the middles.
Hello? Who's there? Who is this? Really? I can do the same thing. See? Nothing to it. Who is this? Hello? Who's there? Come on, Philip. Get a grip. Come on. He's gone. He's gone. He can't hurt you anymore. Dad?
Hello, son. Did you miss me?
No. You're not real. You're dead. I watched them bury you. You died.
And yet, here I am. Coming here. I should expect it as much. Still disrespectful. And a coward.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Everything I did for you. How did you repay me? Ungrateful. That's what you are. You always hated me. Nothing was ever good enough for you. You were always whining and complaining. You're the reason she left, you know. Your mother.
That's not true.
She could stand you, but she had to get away from her own son.
No, she left because of you. She couldn't bear to see how you treated me and Anna.
The world is a cruel place, Philip. You think if I'd been kind and loving that you would have made it this far? Who are you to judge me? You don't know what my life was like before you. Did I ever tell you about my father? About how he beat me from sunrise to sunset? It's a cycle, Philip. A cycle of cruelty because the world eats kindness and spits it out. You think you're better than me? Guess again. I am you. That's why I'm here. And I'll always be here. You can't run from who you are. You can't hide from who you are.
You're right. I can't hide from who I am. The pain you caused me, I can't even begin to describe how many times I wanted to bash your head in for what you did to me.
Yes.
I wanted to hurt you the way that you hurt me. I wanted to see you suffer. I hoped every day that I would wake up and see your lifeless body.
Yes.
I hated you. I hated you so much. And yet, that would make me just like you, wouldn't it? You said it's a cycle. So where does it stop? It stops with me. You have no more power over me. I will not let your hatred and cruelty decide who I am. I am your son, and you're my father. But I am not your failures. Despite every punch you landed, and every cruel word you threw, I forgive you. I forgive you, Dad.
My name is Shadi. It means happiness. Someone told me love is happiness. However, one day during my online class for college, my heart began to race after meeting my new instructor. This could be dangerous.
Morning, class. Hi, Shadi. How are you today?
I'm fine, Professor.
I meant to ask you during our first class, where are you from?
Oh, I'm originally from Iran.
Oh. I had a date with an Iranian girl back in my heyday. I was able to flirt with her even knowing just a few words of Farsi. Like, I know that you put June after a woman's name means endearing, right? Like Ava June.
It's a step forward to improve international communication.
Ava June. What do you think about that scene? Okay, does everyone understand the assignment? To use an old memory to tell your story. Ava June, you have a question?
I remember a memory from when I was 5 years old, very vividly.
Great, just steer clear of any personal trauma, like child trafficking or anything like that. Great. Okay, we'll see you next time.
ببین کریم من نمیخواستم داد بزنم خب نفهمیدم اشتباه کردم درست تو داشت بزرگ
One movie day,
این حرفای ادبی مدبی که تو بلدی
as you instructed.
خب ما بلد نیستیم ببینم داداش بیتلو گوش بده اون کاری که گفتی تو شرکت واسه من داری هنوز سر جاشه بله پاچی پسر کی از تو بهتر
It's what's your favorite movie?
قربون تو داداش
Now that is the kind of storytelling I am talking about. Shawty, you perfectly dramatize these events in a truly cinematic way.
Wow, thank you, Mr. Rich.
If you make a short film of this story, you will win all kinds of awards. Hands down.
My God. Oh my God, thank you.
Okay, guys, let's take a 10-minute break.
I can't believe what you said, Professor. Can you help me make this film?
The only way I can help you is to make it for you. If I were you, I'd hold on to this story and make it once you're ready. I want to thank you all, first and foremost, for being my favorite class ever. And believe me when I say this, I don't tell everyone that. If you were here, I'd invite you out to have a drink. You're one of the best students I've ever had. Whenever you return to campus, stop by my office and we'll go get that drink. Thanks, guys.
It was my pleasure being your student.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna need to end this a little bit early. I need to go pick up my wife. But I'll see you guys later.
The worst thing I can think of is meeting the right person at the wrong time. Beta, where are you?
I'm here. What's going on, girl?
I miss you so much. I hate being so far away from you.
Have you been crying?
Love is confusing, Beta.
Shadi June, Azizam, Gurbunet Beram.
Shadi June, Ava June. Don't speak Farsi. You promised me you would speak English to improve our English skills.
Is it about Neon?
He has a wife. I want him to be part of my life. But I don't know how to make that happen.
Don't torture yourself to go after a married man. It's not okay.
I can't get rid of him in my heart, in my mind, even in my bed. Why are you so amazing?
Love is a journey. It's not what you get. It's what you become.
From the first time I met you, I felt like I've known you for 1,000 years. No. Nyan. No. No. Nyan. No. Nyan. No. No. Nyan. No. It's been almost 2 months. And I'm restrained from pleasuring myself on an idea of us being together. Oh, I don't need any more post-it notes. I am pretty sure I'm ready to contact you. Come with me. This is my new project. I can't wait to share it with you.
It's great seeing you back at school. We can talk more about your project there. I'll be in my class when you're ready.
Shadi, love is a journey. It's not what you get. It's what you become.
It's a good beginner film, like your Story Naughty 5.
You still remember that?
But I think with your next project, you should try to figure out a way to convey your ideas more visually.
Okay.
This is a really fun project. If they don't accept it in the competition, bring it to me and I'll help you make it work. Okay?
Thank you, Mr. Rich.
You smell nice.
Thank you. Yeah. Do you have time for the drink you promised?
Actually, I have to leave. I'm very busy today.
Oh. Next time? Maybe.
Yeah. Please don't ask me to go out for a drink again.
Can I ask you something? Why you changed your mind all of a sudden?
I'm really busy. We can talk about it later.
Oh, but listen. Hi. Can I talk to you? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I meant after class.
That's fine.
I'm so sorry.
I think that's a really great idea. Why don't you try that?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Professor. See you next week.
Okay.
Professor, I'm so sorry for interrupting your class. I wasn't trying to be rude. I'm so sorry.
What is it that you needed to see me
I
about?
wanted to see you because I didn't see you on the next month's schedule. Are you resigning?
No, I just have an off schedule next month.
I thought I wouldn't be able to see you.
Look, I have a lot of time right now. Why don't you follow me in my car? Okay?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. So I spoke with Professor Jackson, and he told me that I have an award-winning idea script if I can develop the characters beautifully.
Well, you can send me all your ideas if you want.
You're the only one I trust. I came here to ask you, to beg of you, to mentor me individually and teach me all you know to better myself as a director and a screenwriter.
Shadi, it would take me my entire life to teach you everything that I've learned.
I have to start this project. Professor.
Look, Shadi, there's no shortcuts.
I'm not asking for a shortcut. I'm asking you to help me, please.
Okay, I think I understand what you need now. Call me tomorrow.
Can I get your feedback on my story?
You just sent me an email on Monday. You haven't given me even 2 full days to respond before sending me this follow-up. I informed you before how busy I am. Why don't you respect my personal time? Please, do not contact me again for any reason, ever. I don't have time for someone who doesn't listen. Some people need to learn the hard way. Good luck.
Mr. Harrison, this is Shadi.
Hi, what can I do for you, Shadi?
I have a challenging project in pre-production and I need the school support.
Do you need a mentor?
I contacted some of the instructors, but they are all busy. I am under a lot of pressure and my time is limited.
We're all here to help all the students in this school. Give me the names of the instructors who can't find time to help you.
I need to speak with Mr. Harrison. Nian hasn't been scheduled to teach any classes in the past 3 months.
That's none of your business.
I made a mistake, and I need to fix it on my own.
You didn't do anything wrong.
I did! I can't carry the feeling of guilt in my heart anymore.
You just asked them for a mentor for your project. You need to focus on your health right now.
The thought of not being able to fix it in the right way is causing me to choose a path that will bring me death before my cancer kills me.
Shadi, stop
Just
this.
stop it.
No, don't talk like this. No.
Yes. Can I call you back, please?
Yeah, babe. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Shadi, come on in, please. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Please, have a seat. What can I do for you?
I came to talk about Mr. Rich. So, I have noticed that he's not teaching any classes for the past couple of weeks, I believe. And I really want to say that it is not his fault. He hasn't done anything wrong. It is all my fault.
It's not your fault either.
I have this. This is for Colonel.
What is this? It's her last will and testament. She left you the rights to her story. Naughty 5.
Cut for Martini shot.
And I made this small piece of my heart for you. I'll drop it into the visual ocean of cinema in hope that one day you will be standing on the shiny white sands of Entertainment Beach when a Hollywood wave carries the little bottle of my visual emotions to you. You click on it, watch it, and hear my last words.
Hannah, wait. Come on, please, wait.
No, Nate, okay? You're alone, just like you were before me.
Careful!
As usual, you care more about some stupid object than you do me.
It was a gift from my mom before she died. Okay, if you valued anything other than yourself, you'd understand.
Fucking typical. Honestly, I swear, you would ask your pillow about its feelings before you asked about mine. Okay, maybe if you cared about a relationship the way you do your possessions, you would actually have friends.
I do have friends, okay? I just don't get to see them because you're always like, oh, you spend too much time with Drew. It's like you forget I exist. Okay, you're always trying to control me.
Okay, you know what? You don't have to worry about that anymore.
What is it?
Oh, and you're a fucking slob. Good luck keeping this place clean without me, Nate.
Come on, wait.
What are we making?
I mean, I was just gonna put a frozen pizza in the microwave, but...
We can do better than that. Oh, what about spaghetti?
Sure. Sounds good to me.
So what are we gonna watch?
You wanna watch Ackerman?
Oh, yeah. I know you've been wanting to see it.
Yeah, well, got good reviews, so...
I know, I heard it's gonna be funny.
Is it on Netflix or HBO or what is it? Do you know? That was a good movie.
Yeah. You make me so happy.
Oh, hey. Hey, what's up?
Hey, man. How you holding up?
I mean, depends on how you look at it, I guess.
I'm on my way over, man. With a pizza.
That may not be the best idea, dude.
I am not leaving you alone like this. See you in an hour.
What? Hello? Well... Shoot.
Hi.
What? What?
Don't make this more dramatic than it needs to be, okay? Let's just talk. Wow, this place isn't completely trashed.
Yeah, yeah. How have you been?
Listen, Nate, I'm sorry that you got so upset when I called you a slob, okay? I don't know, okay? Sometimes I feel like you spend way too much time gaming or like watching movies when really we should be spending that time together.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry too. For not being attentive enough. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Drew will be here soon.
Oh. Okay, well, do you have dinner plans?
I think he's bringing a pizza, but if you want, I mean, we can make something else.
No, it's cool. I mean, pizza works.
Okay. Look, man, don't judge me.
Bro, I thought it was over.
I thought so too, all right? But she wants to talk. So.
Do you want to?
Hey, Drew. When are you bringing that pizza over here?
Hey, Hannah. Okay, I can't do this.
Drew, wait.
No, man, she's not right for you. And it's way too awkward for me in there.
Look, all right, I've been having these dreams, okay, about Hannah, and I don't know. They feel so real, okay? Like they could actually happen, and things could be good with us. You know?
They're dreams, bro. I gotta be honest, man. They're not realistic. I'm gonna go.
Okay, hey, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know what to do, okay?
I think you do. You just won't do it.
I thought you were about to ditch me.
Never.
I love you.
I love you too.
Are you okay?
What?
You just said I love you too. Like, I said it first, but I didn't. It was kind of weird. Are you feeling okay?
That's your response.
What do you mean?
I mean, I say I love you, and you respond like I'm sick.
Most people don't say I love you too unless someone says it to them first.
I'm just saying you could be a little nicer about it. All right, that's all.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. It was an accident, I swear. So, what are we watching?
You wanna watch Hackerman?
Is that one of those, like, weird indie comedies that isn't very funny? Yeah, no, thank you. Oh, what about La La Land?
Well, I've already seen La La Land, and Besides, it's my turn to choose a movie, so.
Yeah, but your movie choices are kinda shit.
I think you should go.
What?
I think you should go.
What are you talking about?
I mean, you bumped into that table on purpose, right?
Oh my god. That's what this is about? I already said that it was an accident. Okay, just move on.
No, you hated that vase, okay? You went out of your way to break it.
Fine. Okay, fine. I was frustrated and I knocked it over, okay? I don't know why you care so much about a damn vase anyway.
It's about more than that, okay? It's about you in this relationship, okay?
I'm sorry, what happened to I love you?
I love the idea of you, okay? But the real you is so much worse. I mean, you're like a fucking mosquito sucking the fucking life out of me.
You didn't even have a life before you met me, asshole! Oh my god, without me, you would be all by your fucking self, alone, just sad.
Being alone would be better than being with you, so.
What happened to us?
Just leave, Hannah.
Oh no, it's Hacker Man, here to spread his virus all across town. Again!
No, you don't want to go down there. No. She's always been.
Outbreak has wreaked havoc in local rural communities, and authorities recommend that anyone able to do so stay inside until the has implemented a plan of action. In some rare cases, this new virus can lead to a stage called Cotard's syndrome, otherwise known as zombie syndrome. Based on our most recent report, over 1,200 people have been affected with the virus since the pandemic started 3 months ago. And as a reminder, if you see a person with discolored skin and eyes without pupils, believe immediately as you are in great danger.
We got run out of pigs. We'll get through it. We always do. I know you like it over easy. Oh. Ooh, someone's got a nice appetite. Hey, Lemon.
Yeah.
Stay quiet.
You in there?
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Jack! Hey, Jack. How you doing?
Okay.
Hey, listen. I know things been difficult for you since Miss Brooks gone missing, but I need to step inside. It's important, Jack. Damn, I always wondered about that cellar. Anyway, here, Jack. I told him I'd hand deliver it to you myself now. Jack, it's the foreclosure notice. That's what it is. Wait a minute. Do you even know what a mortgage is? You gotta be shitting me. They're too hungry for it, Jack. They always been.
No. No! We didn't do nothing wrong.
You never do anything wrong, Jack. You're always innocent, ain't you? Ain't you? Hey, listen. What the hell was that?
My pigs.
Your pigs? I was anything in the world but pigs. Hey, what the hell you got in that cellar, boy?
You don't want to go there.
I don't want to go there.
No.
Jack? I want to go in that cellar. I want to go now. Open it up. Open the cellar, Jack. Damn. You go on in first, bud. Come on. Come on.
I butcher them when it's time to eat. I butcher them when we're hungry. I butcher them when we need food.
Hey, you gotta quiet that down. I need some silence in here. I think it's time for you to make some sense, my friend. Go on now. Go on now. What's that?
That's a change, yeah.
What do you use it for?
I tie pigs when slaughter. A pig with no head can run as far as 200 feet. No one wants to clean after it.
Tie your pigs to slaughter, huh? Then what in the hell do you have the stool for, huh? What, you offer your pigs a cup of coffee or something? Huh? Some decaf? How about some iced tea, huh? Because it don't sell or something? You probably used coupons, didn't you?
Jack! You a funny guy, Jack.
Oh shit! Fuck! Move!
Jack! Jack, help me, Jack! Jack!
Sorry, pal. She's still hungry for it. She always been. We'll get through this. Like we always do. Mom. Mom.
You going to get that?
Who is it?
It's Marcy.
Oh God, no. She can say hi to my voicemail.
Trouble in paradise, huh?
It's just that, you know how she always talks like, what's the word? Help me out here.
I don't know what you're looking for.
What do you call it when someone talks without sounding happy, sad, mad, etc.?
Oh, you mean she's monotone?
Bingo! Monotone! That's a good word. I shouldn't have dropped out of high school.
Am I good to go yet?
I'm still counting.
I thought you'd trust me by now.
Oh, Tim. I know you've only been in this game for a few months, but you can't trust anybody. I thought you've learned that by now.
So, are you always this paranoid? I thought it was just because the feds might be on to us.
Shh. Shut the fuck up. These walls are thin.
Alright. Also, she's calling again.
I'll let her ring. She knows she shouldn't be calling me during work anyway.
You're expecting somebody?
No. Get down. There's a gun in the drawer.
You know, if you're worried about your thin walls, gun's not gonna do you any favors.
It's a silencer, obviously.
You sure you didn't order food or a package or something?
Are you insane? No Amazon, no DoorDash, just is begging for you-know-who to have my location.
What about Mikey?
He had his drop off yesterday. Plus, if it was him, you would have heard him say, hey Kev, open the door. Will she not give up?
So, when's the new shipment come in?
What did I just say about trust?
Kev.
It's on a need-to-know basis, especially since there may be a rat among us.
I'm not asking for the gritty details. I just ballpark.
No, the boss would spike my head with his kid's wiffle ball bat if he found out.
Look, it would say between the two of us. I swear.
Why do you need to know so badly?
Look, Kevin, I've been stuck selling the same street corner for 3 months.
Hey, you should be on your knees with gratitude for that street corner. There's a Raising Cane's across the fucking street. Look at Jimmy. He's been stuck selling in the alleyway that's between Walgreens and Sperm Bank for years. Does he complain?
Why would he? When he's not busy selling crack, he's selling his load at that sperm bank. He makes way more money than the rest of us.
Work smarter, not harder. Although I guess in Jimmy's case, he is working harder. What were we arguing about again?
The new shipment.
Oh, yeah, not gonna happen, bub.
Look, Kevin, I could be doing way more for the boss. Why won't you let me?
It's not my call, Tim.
Of course it is. You're his right-hand man.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna throw that trust away on some schlub.
You know what? I don't need this shit. I just want to move up in the crew. And clearly, I'm not going to get any help from you.
No help from me? Hey, I'm the reason you're not dead in a ditch somewhere.
What?
There he is. Got your attention now?
What are you talking about?
When you first got yourself involved, the boss looked you up and down and said, not chance. He didn't like the cut of your jib. So I says to him, look boss, he's my cousin's neighbor, I'm sick and tired of his bartending job, babysitting the local drunks day in and day out. Good head on his shoulders, and easily influenced. You practically had to beg the prick to let you in.
So he was going to kill me for wanting to sell for him.
All right, Geronimo wants to skip to the end. A month ago, you disappeared for a week. Boss didn't like that too much. He wanted to cut you loose. Permanently.
Disappeared? Kevin, my mom was in the hospital. I had to leave town.
Yes. That is the story you told me. Tell me, Tim, do you enjoy lying to your saving grace?
I'm not lying, Kevin.
Remind me. Gertrude, right? Gertrude Adams is her name?
Yeah.
I paid Medical General a visit, Tim. They've never heard of her.
Who else knows?
Just me. Now, I've covered your ass more times than I'd like to admit. So, if you don't do as I say, you're dead. I own you, bitch. For fuck's sake, Marcy, what do you want? Unknown number. The boss.
Put the fucking phone down.
Tim, no.
It was never Marcy calling you. It was the boss the whole time.
What's your plan here, Tim? Kill me, the boss will never stop coming for you.
Why do you think he's been calling you, huh? The warehouse is being ransacked by the feds as we speak. And since his right-hand man isn't there, and he isn't picking up the phone, who do you think he's going to blame?
He's not gonna believe you. It's your word over mine.
Oh, I know. So if you could do me a favor, and help me make it look like you killed yourself.
You fucking rat.
Put the knife down.
You will be flying it sooner than you think.
I want to fly past the sky until it reaches the stars.
Wow. The first pilot in the family. How cute.
Do you think a person can fly that high too?
But of course, if you put your heart into it and wish it so, you can go anywhere you want. Even the stars.
Well, I don't want to go up there myself.
Oh. I thought that's what you meant.
No. I was just wondering, if I get my kite up there, any chance Dad could see it? Mom?
I'm sorry, baby. It's just... I just want you to understand this. You will never need a kite for your father to watch over you. He loved you very much, and now he gets to live in a beautiful heart of yours forever.
I don't think Dad would like to be in my heart.
Yeah.
I feel like my heart hurts sometimes, Mom.
My little baby. We will get through this together. Make no mistake, Dad is always with you. Heart pain can make it difficult to feel that.
How do I make the pain stop?
Well, people heal differently, Liam.
How long does it take?
It takes time. You just have to be patient, sweetheart.
Mom, there must be something you know that can help me. If that's how I get Dad to be with us again. I mean, don't you want that too?
Baby,
I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to upset you.
You did not, my love. He would have been so proud of you, especially today. And you know what? I brought you the most delicious birthday cake ever, so let's go get it and make a wish. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Liam. Happy birthday to you. Go on, make a wish. If you put your heart into it and wish it so, you can go anywhere you want. Even the stars.
Mom? Mom! Dad? Dad, is that you? What are you doing? Let me see my dad. Why'd you close the door? Open it again.
Dad is not your father.
Of course it's him. I can recognize my dad anywhere in the world.
Take a look around. Did you even recognize this place?
Who are you? And where am I?
That is a riveting question, indeed.
Dad? Why isn't it opening? Dad, I know you're in there. It's me. It's me, Liam.
I just told you, that is not him.
Why do you keep saying that?
I'm afraid you already know.
What?
Your father is gone.
Gone? No, he's behind this door. You just have to open it again. Dad!
Liam,
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I just know it. But I myself, I'm nameless. I'm afraid.
Why are there so many books in this place?
Those are records
Records? Of what?
of every wish ever granted.
Every wish? Wait, you said granted wishes. What about the ones that were not? Does that mean
You saw a wish that could not be granted.
what?
How did you get here?
I don't know. I was with my mom making my wish, and the next thing I know, I was just lost in this place.
A wish?
Yeah, by blowing out the candles on my birthday cake.
Blowing out candles?
You don't know what a birthday cake is?
I'm afraid not. What is it?
It's something you eat when you celebrate your birthday. You know, the day you were born. You put candles depending on how old they are.
So you were born today?
Well, the same day, but 7 years ago. When is your birthday?
I'm afraid I don't have one.
So you don't know how old you are? How long have you been here?
I do not, and I have always been here. But tell me, if a cake is meant to be eaten, why light candles on it?
Well, there's this tradition that on your birthday you blow out candles and make a wish.
I see.
Have you ever made one?
Making one. I never thought of it.
Well, since you don't know when your birthday is, I think it's only fair that we make this day your birthday as well.
But isn't it yours?
No worries, we can share it.
Liam, what troubles you?
I just wish that we had a real birthday cake so I could show you how to make a wish. Is that a cake? Come on, I'm gonna teach you how to make a wish. Are those eyes?
Yes.
Perfect. If you can, just close them and think of something you would like to have or happen. Then, just blow out the candles.
Something I will like.
Yeah, it's your first birthday, so make it special.
I cannot.
What?
I do not want to make a wish.
Why not?
They are painful.
Sometimes it feels like that, but my mom says that if you put your heart into anything you do, everything will be fine.
Liam, you do not understand.
This is your first birthday, so it's normal to feel nervous.
I have seen wishes before and what they can lead to.
What do you mean?
Even if your heart was in the right place, trust me.
You are the wish maker.
What did you call me?
You are the person who makes our wishes come true.
I was once.
Why did you stop?
I had to, Liam.
What happened? Why couldn't you let me see my dad?
Was that your wish?
What?
You mentioned you made a wish and he brought you here. Is that what you wished for? To see your father one more time?
No. I didn't believe my mom when it was the only chance I had.
I would not have been able to grant something like that.
Why not? You don't believe anymore? Maybe that should be yours.
There are forces beyond what our hearts can wish for.
Why did you really start granting wishes? Tell me.
The first wish I ever heard was so pure and selfless. It begged me for a new home for its people. I don't know why, but it felt good to help. Then I answered countless others that followed. But they lacked the same intentions, and even though I pleased them, I could not sense happiness anymore, Liam. Just sorrow.
That's why you built this place. To lock yourself away from the voices.
I wonder how did I fail? It tortured me to think I could not do more. That is until one young man managed to reach this isolated place. Like you, he wanted one more chance with his loved one.
So you did let him see his loved one?
What I did for him was dreadful.
What happened?
I gave him hope.
He never made it back. Just like my father.
I sought to fulfill every wish, feeling powerful and needed. But I caused more harm than good and lost my purpose.
I'm really sorry about what I said. I was just thinking about myself and I wasn't very nice to you. I don't think my dad would have been proud of me. But you? You are the wish maker. The stories of legends and miracles show how much you care about other people in the past. And you never asked for anything in return. We will get through this together. But make no mistake, you have not lost your purpose. The heart and pain can make it difficult to feel it. So it's only fair you give that little heart of yours a chance to find it.
Liam, what was your wish?
I wished for the pain in my heart to stop. My mom says my dad lives in it, but I didn't want him to be sad.
Why don't we try making a wish one more time?
Of course. Remember, if you have eyes, just close them, like this. Then imagine the candles you're gonna blow out.
Liam. Do you think this will do?
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? What are you doing?
This is my heart, Liam. And I want to give it to you for your wish.
I don't understand. That's not what I wished for.
What you wish for is not possible in your current state. A young heart like yours, with such a scar, could never live without pain.
But how will you live without it?
I won't. Not for long, but that is my wish.
I don't understand. You wish to die?
I wish to help. I always did. To grant one last wish with purpose, no matter the cost.
But that means you'll be gone. I don't want you to go.
It is all right, Liam. Don't cry. Here, take.
Wait, what's happening?
I thought I would never grant another wish, but you came and made me understand that I could grant something far greater. My heart to someone else.
I'll never forget you.
I hope not.
Happy birthday, Wishmaker.
Happy birthday, Liam. Make a wish.
Did you make your wish?
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Sanctioned advice on how to survive a zombie apocalypse. This after online predictions say that 2021 is the year it could happen, and of course the internet is always right. Health experts say having emergency supplies, a plan of where to meet in case zombies overrun your town, and an evacuation plan, they're all important.
be with
the CDC says it's actually a great conversation starter about preparing for any type of crisis in general. And I guess that gets to the point, Tommy. You just did that great presentation about being ready in case of a tornado. Whatever gets that conversation started, right?
Or any type of bad weather that's coming your way. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Just be prepared. Know what you need to have, a checklist. Have I got this, and this?
I'm Paquita Hughes, and I currently work as a location manager and independent producer. Locations is important. It gives the production designer the canvas to work upon. And I feel like a lot of people, when they think of their favorite movies and films, they think of how grand some of these locations and these places that we can take you to. And also how we can transform places. You can get Ohio in the middle of Los Angeles, or you can get Minnesota in the middle of Miami. It's amazing what we are able to do as location professionals. What I love most about working in the entertainment industry is that I get to be involved in communities. I get to be involved with different people's lives. I get to work with different types of personalities. I get to be the first that someone sees. I get to change the game. I get to blaze my path and make a stance and create a legacy for those who look like me. For me, being a person of color in an industry where I'm very not seen a lot, also being a woman, I already have those two strikes where I'm in an industry, in a department where you don't see a lot of me. I'll go on scouts. I'll have a homeowner open the door and go, wow, I've never seen a black female scout before. You're the scout? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, oh, I'm used to seeing an old white dude. And they get excited. When I go into these neighborhoods, I have to remind myself who you are, that you're here to do a service. And not only that, but it's gonna be on a TV show or in a movie where it's gonna be a legacy. It's gonna live on forever.
As you may have seen and noticed, we're going to have a panel here really soon, but now we're going to start a brief intermission. So you're more than welcome to go outside and get some food and beverages as we work our way back in shortly, and we'll be doing a interview with Paquita Hughes while we're doing that. So go out, get a quick bite to eat, and come on back in, and we'll continue here. We'll start in a couple minutes. She's right there. I told her a couple minutes. We'll sit tight for a second. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special surprise for you. As she has a seat here, we have one of our Spotlight inductees here in the building. She's a film alum, military veteran. Ooh. Independent producer and owner of Rock Violet Motion. She's also a location scout, manager, who's worked on HBO's Perry Mason, Netflix Day Shift, Peacock's Bel Air, and so much more. She's recently completed principal photography on a short film wrote and produced entitled Jeremy. Please help welcome Paquita Hughes. All right, Paquita. So, first off, congratulations on being inducted to the Spotlight Academy. It'd help if you had a microphone. Let me get you one.
Microphone check, 1, 2. What is this?
There it is. So again, first off, and congratulations on being inducted to the Spotlight Academy.
Thank you.
Now, for this conversation, I'm going to focus on your experiences with being a part-time film festivals and being a part of film festivals and even planning your own, if that's not too much for you to ask. Okay. So you've successfully ran the. How do you say that? Ananse. Yeah, I don't like messing up words. So, Ananse Cinema International Film Festival. You ran that for 3 years.
Yes, I co-founded that 3 years ago with a global partner, international partner. I was already working with this foundation in Ghana, Africa, that's West Africa. And I was working with this foundation by facilitating workshops for women in directing and writing and acting. And these women would come from all different countries from across Africa, and they would spend like a week in Ghana, and they would do workshops and learn how to write and direct and act and film. And I would do certain things like facilitate certain courses like writing for film or directing, locations, producing, and then I would ask different colleagues of mine in the industry to come in and guest instruct or guest speak. I had Royce Atkins, who's the son of Sinbad. He's an editor, director. He does his own stuff. He's really into comics and graphic novels, and I worked with him on a short film. And I asked him to speak about editing for film. You know, these women are figuring this stuff out on their own. And then I had another actress I worked with since I was at LA Film School, Gail Bean, and she came in and spoke to the ladies about acting in film. Because we met when I was attending this school, actually. I cast her in my thesis, and then we kept working together after that. And then a few other colleagues like that. And when I was doing the workshop, I got excited about working with these women because they were so passionate about learning. And so, just engulfed in all the information we were giving them. And the facilitator that I was working with said, hey, I've been thinking about creating a film festival. Would you be willing to partner with me and be our U.S. liaison? So this was a collaboration effort. So I wasn't planning on ever creating a film festival. It happened organically.
What do you like to see from where you were to starting that to where it is now? What inspires you when you're doing these festivals? What do you like to see?
Like what keeps me going?
Yeah,
because it's tough.
That's what I'm saying. You know, I know it is. So first of all, what inspired you? We're already in the lane of like helping, you know, with the arts, but then to get into the festivals, what lights the fire for you to continue to do that?
I like seeing all the different content and seeing the efforts, because as a filmmaker myself, I know what goes into it. I know the struggle is real. And so the fact that someone has taken an effort to present their work to you, and we're all watching and looking at it, it's those projects that stand out, that are just phenomenal. You're like, dang, that's why I do this. Because it reminds you of why you're doing what you're doing as you're giving feedback and critiquing.
Got you. So in these festivals, and again, it's still running.
Yes.
How do you go about selecting your films for your festivals?
Okay, so when it comes to the film festival industry, or I guess you can say arena, I feel like you have to hone in on what is the purpose of this festival. You know, like ours is a Ananse Cinema International Festival, and that's Ananse is an African, the Ghanaian term for it means multiple things, but it's like hope and creativity, right? And so he wanted to base our festival off of the mission of like the hope of aspiring to be a great filmmaker and to reach across the big pond and to have your work seen in other places than just Ghana, you know. So we made it international. So find out like what type of films, like there's so many different types. You have the, you know, African diaspora, Pan-African Film Festival was the bomb. That's so much fun. And that's like African diaspora. That's Caribbean, right? So Pan-African is bringing out this feel of, hey, these are, you know, this is this arena that we're trying to highlight. It's not just exclusive to that arena, but it gives, like when you go to that festival, they got the steel drums out, they got the people in the African, so it gives you a vibe. So what vibe are you looking for your festival? Then you promote the type of films you want from there. Ours has grown from the first year. We started with just a few categories, but then as the submissions come in, it starts to flesh itself out, and you're like, okay, well, we're getting more experimentals, you know, or we're getting more, so figure out what vibe.
Got you. That's actually a good piece of information. Yeah, because there's so many different festivals. I never thought about the vibe. You're actually setting a tone. The festival sets the structure, and then you fill it in with the content.
Exactly.
Okay. Which that kind of leads into my next question about curating a film festival. What have been some of the challenges that you've come across in your film festival curation?
Okay, well, the curation, the challenge with that, it's a couple, but the one I'll highlight is the manpower.
Okay.
Okay, so depending on what type of festival you have, we're very grassroots. You know, we just started a few years ago during the as soon as we started and got going, pandemic.
Okay, yeah.
So we've actually had to force ourselves to be online. So this year would be our first year that we're gonna actually experiment with the physical film festival in Ghana.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
So that's a whole different journey. So we've been online. So that's something we didn't expect.
Right.
But one of the challenges is manpower. So like I said, this happened with me organically, so it's not like something I saved for, planned for, was out looking for investors. It was like, hey, you want to do this with me? And I'm like, hell yeah, work with Africa? Yeah.
Right.
So with that being said, volunteers, you know, finding people who's willing to put in the work and the time to help you build it. So that's just one of the many.
Right.
Manpower.
Manpower, yeah.
Even though the festival might happen like for one weekend or a week out of the year, it takes a full year, right, to plan and prep. So,
are you ever are you short on projects? Or are you ever short on content?
Not short on content. There's a wonderful thing called Film Freeway, you know, because back in my day, so way back when, there was like there was a couple of them, but then Film Freeway took over.
Okay.
And monopolized it and just bought out all these other smaller joints.
Okay.
And now it's like one full source you can go to submit. And the great thing about that is they handle all the back end. Oh my goodness, they handle all the back end stuff. And because they promote, and you can pay for certain packages as a film festival director, you can pay for packages where they promote your festival for you or you do your own promotion. And with that, all the films come in.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have a problem. The problem is getting people to sit down and watch it. You know, so no issue there.
Okay. What are you, along with the festivals, else are you looking forward to as you continue to develop and grow as a filmmaker and as a festival curator? Like, we're all growing here, so you know, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to more filmmakers who are thinking outside of the box. I'm looking forward to the sci-fi filmmakers. I'm looking forward to the art house and the experimental filmmakers. I feel like there's not enough of people of color specifically, or women who get to really showcase that. They just did Octavia Butler's Kindred on Hulu, and I was sad to find out they're not gonna. I was like, what? That was shook, you know, like, and that's what we need more of, because I was really big into sci-fi, and I don't see that reflected a lot with people of color. So when those things are coming out, I get excited.
Okay.
So I'm excited about the new generation of filmmakers who are into the things that I'm more into.
Okay. And speaking of the new generation of filmmakers, I think what's currently happening in our film world and television world is something to be said about the future of filmmaking with the current strikes and things like that. You know, do you think that it's a good time to deal with these things right now based on what's coming for the future?
Yeah, you know, because one of the things about the filmmaking industry is it survives. It survives through catastrophes, through depressions and recessions. Yeah, so if anything, this is just a lull, and it's a point for you to kind of redirect yourself and your goals and your strategy. And that's what I'm doing to the point to where I'm even thinking about continuing a little bit of education, right? Because when I went to school, it was forever ago, right? We weren't so heavy in the streaming. I graduated, Hulu was just getting started. You know what I mean? So now we're in this new era. So it's just all about like weathering the storm, getting through the hump, but get right. Use this lull to get right, like I did during the pandemic. Let's like use those lulls to get right. Because for some, it was a blessing in disguise.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think even for myself, the pandemic for a lot of creatives really put things in perspective. You know, and some of us pushed through, and some of us said this gave us an opportunity to do something else. You know, and so you spent that time really digging deeper and
re-strategizing.
Okay, and you came out of that stronger and better.
Oh, yeah. A lot of opportunities, like, surprisingly came out of that. I think the world figured out there's more than one way to really do stuff and not to be stuck in the old ways.
Right. Okay, I got you there. Are there any particular film festival moments or experience that have had a lasting impact on you?
Yeah. I would say when I did my first official film for my production company, it was called Jax. It's a short film that's a period piece. and it went through festivals. And one of the festivals that stood out besides Pan African, I can't stop talking about that. That was just a vibe. But we did the Female Feedback Festival in Toronto, and that was the first time I had even heard of a feedback film festival. And this one was specifically geared towards female filmmakers. And my director that directed the project was a first-time filmmaker, and I was like, hey, this would be great for you to get some feedback, to hear, you know, some good critique. And that was amazing. It was the best feeling, because what they do is they give you feedback on your film, but they have audience review. So they have an actual live audience that reviews your film in a festival setting in Toronto. You might not be there, but then they'll have people come up and speak on what they thought of it. Wow, that's great. And then they send you a video of the judges giving their feedback on what they thought of your film and all the great things and things that you can improve on. That was so validating, you know, because you always kind of wonder, like, what do they think?
Right.
What's going on? You know, but to hear it from the horse's mouth, that was a great experience.
Okay. I haven't heard of that either.
Yeah,
and,
that's a vibe.
Yeah, that's the one thing that people really want is feedback. You know, I mean, not just to watch the screen and clap and move on. Yeah. You know,
what did we do well and what can we work on?
Right. I think a lot of us are dealing with, oh, that was great. That was great.
Good job.
That was great. Great job. But I say you get that just for getting it up there.
Just for getting selected. Great job.
Yeah, you get that just for getting it up there. So other than that, how can we improve? So I got you there. I think another important thing to talk about is networking and building relationships in the industry. And as long as you've been in it, how have you done it, and how has it helped you? And what would you say to someone that's kind of new in this building trying to work their way up?
That it might sound cliche, but networking is major key, literally. And with this industry, it is who you know. You can be the smartest person in the room, but if they don't know, what you gonna do with the smarts, right? So keep your skill set up, keep your knowledge up, keep that resume updated, but have it ready for that call from somebody that you networked with, because my career literally has progressed because of the seeds that I have planted throughout my time. You know, you hear the saying, it takes 10 years for overnight success. That's no joke. Yeah. You know, and things that I've done, from small projects, non-union, you know, crap shows, all that matters, because somebody's watching you, and your work ethic is speaking volumes. You can talk, but can you walk the walk? You know, actions speak louder than words. And you never know who you're working with and who you're beside. Speaking of film festivals, but I was at the Pan African Film Festival. They should pay me. And we were sitting next, our film was screening, and we were there opening night, just vibing. And then we got in the audience, my director and I, and we ended up sitting next to these two guys. And they were like, hey, nice to meet you. And everybody was just so friendly and welcoming and just excited to be there. We ended up kicking it with them. They're film festival buddies. You get these film festival buddies, right? That you kind of go, let's go check this out. And we ended up hanging out with them for the rest of the day. These two guys are the two filmmakers that rebooted Yo MTV Raps. You feel me? You never know. We were just kicking it at a film festival. And now they brought back Yo MTV Raps.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's why networking is key, you know. And literally it got me into the union, into the location manager union, where I'm working and doing my thing, living the dream. It was who I knew. I had a Marine buddy call me and hit me up. And it was based off of work that we did on other projects, non-union, PSAs, music videos, and he remembered me and was like, you'd be perfect for this. And then I showed up and showed out with my resume popping, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. I think that to piggyback on that, I've discovered that you have to know what you have to offer, even if you know people. You have to know what your skills are. That's when you said keep your skill set up, because if you don't know what you have to offer and you're out here shaking hands and kissing babies, what are they going to call you for?
Yeah.
You know, so you just have to make sure that you have a skill set that you know you want to utilize and have that skill when the time comes.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
Exactly. And I know there are slow times and slow periods where you feel like, what's going on, but you have to stay ready, because just when you think, every time I book a flight, something happens. Yep. Every time I try to get out of town, that's when someone needs me the most. So you have to stay ready. I do want to talk about some of your other experiences. I'm very familiar with Cooper on Bel Air. You know, it's a good friend of mine. What was that experience like for you? And are you still?
Oh no, I moved on.
Okay.
I did season 1.
Okay.
And then I moved on to other projects.
Okay.
But that was cool.
Yeah.
Because it was very inspiring to see someone who didn't take the path that I took and just landed smack dab in the middle of Hollywood as a showrunner.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and then when he would show up on set, it's so cute because like seeing somebody's come up from the humble beginnings to where they are now.
Yeah.
Even he's got a glow.
Yeah.
He went from like ashy to a glow. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you see them come up because you see them being so bright-eyed, like what's going on? I
Yep,
don't know what's happening.
yep.
And now they're starting to get confident. They're going through their motions. But I love that he took an idea and a concept and he ran with it and he shot it. He just did it. He didn't wait for anybody to give him permission.
Yeah.
He just did it. He put it out there for the world to see. And guess who saw it?
You know,
3 days later, he's on the set of Bad Boys,
Yeah.
and he's talking shop with Will Smith. And so to be on that production, it was awesome because I was curious to see what the reception would be.
Yeah.
Because I read the script. You know, as a location manager,
Uh-huh.
you get the pilot and you're going through, and they're breaking down all the locations we need. Dang, we needed a lot of schools, you know, and we had to build Bel Air Prep out of multiple locations.
Wow.
So Bel Air Prep was actually Frankenstein by multiple. LA Valley College, Woodbury University. Like, we went everywhere just to
Okay.
make one school.
Okay.
And then they did a few shots in Philly for authenticity.
Okay.
You know? But it's validating seeing someone of color
Yeah.
come from an area that's where filmmaking is not very prevalent.
Kansas City.
And people think, hey, I don't live in LA or New York, I can't do it. No, you can. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
take a camera and do it. That's what he did. He was great. He was great to work with.
Okay. Yeah, I met him at a dinner party. And he told me I put this trailer together, and I'm like, what trailer? He's like, Bel Air. I'm like, you did that? And he's like, yeah. So I'm here now, trying to figure out what's going on, you know. And it's a beautiful thing to see, like you said, someone start there and kind of grow from there. And I'm excited about what's next for him. I got so many more questions. If you don't mind, because I'm from Ohio, how did you find Ohio in Los Angeles?
Oh, yeah. So
Because
Little
you said
Fight,
that up
yeah,
there.
Little Fight. So are you familiar with Shaker Heights?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a period piece. So it was like the 90s, and then they did some flashbacks into like the 70s and 80s. But we had to do New York. We had to do Ohio.
Well, you just go downtown, right?
Yeah, for New York downtown.
Yeah, I see that
was
all the
easy.
time.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Man, there was a funny story about that one.
Uh-huh.
This is when you know people are committed. But we had a quick New York scene. Reese Witherspoon is in this art museum talking to a friend, and we're down like on Broadway, you know, like in the middle of downtown LA.
Yeah.
And we have the extras walking by. We got fake steam. This is like summertime. We got fake steam going in the pipes and things, and the cameras you can see out the windows. And there's this one lady across the street. She's a background extra in the coat. She's over there like this. Smoking her cigarette, like she's really into it. Like it's cold out, it's hot as balls out there. But so I love how you can do that. Pretend this is somewhere else, and it's just one block of downtown
Yeah.
LA, and there's bums around the corner and $5 knife guy screaming. You know.
Yeah.
So, but what I had to do is, I can give you a specific example. I did the scene, the abortion clinic, where you know, her daughter comes out from the abortion clinic, and you know, she's like all sad.
Yeah.
So they were like, find a place, you know, and we have to have fake snow, and they always go, no palm trees. No palm trees. I'm like, okay, you know. And so I had to cold scout. And when you're doing period pieces, that's the challenge, is you're cold scouting, because a lot of things aren't that period anymore. They've modernized things, updated it. So I was literally just driving around looking for trees. And you have to kind of research what kind of trees are in that area to kind of look for, because the thing about California is it offers different climates, different vegetation.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of foreign plants and trees here, you guys. A lot of trees here not native to Cali. And you pay attention to things like that. And architecture. You pay attention to the style of architecture that's native to that area. So you avoid, you know, the Spanish style houses. You avoid all that.
But how do you avoid that?
Well, you look. You go hardcore looking.
Over
And
here.
then when you get desperate, you're like, okay, guys, this is the best I can do. Can y'all paint this out and paint that out? Can we just, you know? And that's what happened with the abortion clinic. It was literally middle of a block, this random block where the shopping center real nearby, and we had to clean the street and get bumps. You know, I had to pay for a service to come through and clean out from the homeless encampments.
Wow.
We had to buy out a retirement home next by so we can use their lobby. And it's trees. It was the trees.
All for the trees.
All for the trees. Wow. So yeah, you just have to get creative, and you literally can just find a corner spot of something. And as long as the camera just stays that angle and don't flip it, and then you're fine.
Okay. So I guess it's safe to say that you've seen things that don't add up in locations when you're watching films. Like, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
That shouldn't be,
Well, sometimes you can catch it, but I do that with military stuff too, because I'm a veteran.
Okay.
I served in the Army and the Navy. And one thing I had to get over is the uniforms.
Okay.
And the jargon.
In
the military, we don't say 1,800 hours. We don't say, it's 1,800
right.
balls to
Right.
5. We don't say hours. And I find that that's a Hollywood thing. When their uniforms are wrong, you be like, that ain't, what is that?
Right,
So you kind of learn to get over that stuff and realize some of this stuff is literally just Hollywood.
Got you.
And then you have the difficult stuff where you want to, you want a location to work because of the sentimental value. For Little Fires Everywhere, we shot at the African American Firefighting Museum. Yeah. What is that? I didn't know, but I found out we have an African American Firefighter Museum, right?
Yeah.
Right across the street from the Coca-Cola factory. And it was starting to get all, dilapidated. They were, they didn't have much money to keep it up, but then we showed up. And one thing as a location manager I like to do in those times is to advocate for a location. Because when I go and I scout and I meet them and I see what it can offer, I want them to get the money. I'd rather they get the money than some rich corporation or building that our money doesn't mean anything to them, right? So we ended up shooting there. It's a scene in Little Fires Everywhere where the woman leaves her baby at the firefight. So we literally had snow, fake snow, just on the fire station. Across the street, we put a big old tree in front of the Coca-Cola bottle, a big old fake tree, just to cover it up so when they do the flip shot. So it was snowing on the corner of the African American Firefighting Museum, but when I left there, we had renovated a lot of the things that had been falling apart because we have to make it safe for the crew. So there were things like the owner, one of the reps, she was like, can y'all fix this door frame? It's been broken for 10 years. And can y'all, and we waxed the floors, like all kinds of stuff. Like they moved big old horse carriage out so we can rebuff. Wow. And instead of doing just a portion, I advocated for production. Let's just do the whole floor. Wow. Can we do the whole place? Because they could use it.
Right.
Sure enough. So there's things like that where you can advocate, for a location or even homeowners. I've done that.
So you're able to improve people's places through the work that you do.
Our motto is to leave it better than we arrived. Wow. So there's things that and then sometimes you'll change certain stuff. I was working on a show called White Famous with Jay Farrow and Jamie Foxx, and we went into a home where there was a house that this lady was trying to lease out, and so since it was empty, it was perfect for us to go in and just dress. But we painted the walls, we added some arches to the hallways, and gave it a new vibe. And when it was time to close out, we were like, so what would you like to keep? She said, everything. I like it like this. Can you leave the furniture? They're like, no, that's rented. We got to get that back to the property. But she liked everything. So that's less work for the strike crew to come in and have to go back. Otherwise, we literally put it right back in Little Fires Everywhere. We were at Verdugo Hills High School. That was one of my locations. That was their private school. And the band hall, we revamped their whole band hall, which was close to me because I'm a band nerd. I had a band scholarship, Mississippi State University, Hale State, and I played flute. And so I was, excited about their band hall getting like this refab, right? Just for the school to go, it didn't get approved. And we had to take it all down.
That's
I was
terrible.
so sad.
Yeah. Why
But that's what happens when the city owns stuff.
Okay.
They're like, we'll take your money, but we don't want to make it cute.
Right. That sounded real corp. Didn't get approved.
No, they wanted it too.
Okay. Well, like I said, I have plenty more questions, but I know we have to continue going on with the festival. I do want to thank you for your time and do want to ask you to our future filmmakers and current filmmakers now, is there anything you would like to say to them as they continue their journey?
Yes. Stay the course. And every little bit counts, stay the course. Just stay the course. A lot of people give up, like you said, because there's those lulls. I had to take a regular 9 to 5, job for like 2 years. I ended up getting pregnant, wasn't expecting, so things happen, life happens. It's just a detour. Get back on track. Keep your eyes on the prize, because you didn't make it this far for nothing, right?
Nothing. You didn't come out here for nothing, Okay, well, thank you so much. That concludes our interview with Paquita Hughes. Where can we find you if we want to keep up with everything you're doing and your locations and stuff like that?
RockVioletPhoto.com, or if you're on Instagram, Rock Violet Motion. That's the name of my company. So,
Rock Violet Motion.
And I finished Jeremy. It's actually post-production, so I'll be screening that in my hometown, Columbus, Mississippi. I'm from the SIP. And dirty South. No, and then I'm going to do a screening here. I think I might ask the school if I can do a screening here.
Okay. Well, that's not a bad thing to do. Well, again, thank you so much, Paquita. And we'll be keeping up with you. And best of luck.
Thank you. Good luck, everybody.
Yes, yeah. All right. So we will be introducing our next set of films here shortly. I'm just waiting on the screen to change. There we go.
A checklist. Have I got this, and this? As for the zombies, I'm not.
Light is my life. I capture it, put it in a box, and project it on a screen, hoping that someone somewhere will be moved by it. It's the only reason I get out of bed in the morning. And it's the only thing I feel capable of doing well. The purpose of my life is to make one good movie. I hope it makes the world a slightly less shitty place. Everything else feels like necessary steps to get me there. Can you go again, please?
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. 1 or 2.
It's all right. What kind of resolution is this?
Glaucoma, diabetic retinopathy, macular degeneration. Heard any of these from your previous optometrist?
Optometrist, my insurance doesn't cover that.
Probably retinopathy. You mind? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and test your glare. This is gonna simulate car lights, or shall I say, movie lights in your case.
Can I just get a prescription and go? I gotta wake up so early tomorrow.
I don't think you understand. You're losing sight at an alarming rate. You may want to call your producers. Take a few weeks off. Some are born lucky, and others aren't. At least you had a few good years before reality caught up with you. Think about what it's like to hold the hand of someone you love. That's something you'll never lose.
Hey, what do we got here? I haven't seen a piece like this in a while. Hey, come here, girl. I got something for you. Hey, come here, girl. Come here.
Hey, no thank you. Can I get at least your number?
Focus, please. Focus, please.
I'm sharp.
Can I have a straw on that window, please?
Hey, man, where's the fucking magazine?
Splashing.
Where?
I'm sick of working with rookies. Can't wait to be new again.
I just don't understand why it's so dark.
Heard the producers talking about replacing it.
Russia, everything all right? You know you can talk to me.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, we've done this 100 times. But if there's anything I can do to help, just tell me, okay?
Okay. Let's do it.
Alright, look, we're gonna have to move that key light way up. Take the CTV off the back line. Can we get some color contrast?
You're down here. Get out of this set. And you? You'll be pulling focus for the rest of the day. I'm not kidding. Are you focused? Then the boss and leave.
Yo, this is bullshit. Are you serious? He's pulling focus? Fucking hilarious.
Yo, next time, stay in your lane, huh?
Can someone give me something warm?
Right. Jenny, get me a book light with a quarter CDO to fill this in. Thank you.
Sorry.
You got this. I know you can see it in your mind.
I use light to communicate to the audience's subconscious. This is how I do it.
Well, hey, it's nice if it makes people think about it, you know? The experience,
It lingers. This is it. These are the good old days of our future selves. You know, when I'm in nature, like this, I feel like I'm in a dream. I can wake up at any moment, so I try really hard to just kind of take it all in. It's just so beautiful, you know? You can forget all your problems here. Have you ever heard that saying? That happiness is only real when shared? How the book. What if that wasn't enough? Sounds like you can be satisfied. No, I mean, approximation factor, the kindness we give out. And what about all these people I'll never meet? I've always had everything I ever wanted, and it's not like I really earned any of it. It's just given to me because I was born in the right place. And I feel ungrateful. You can't fix the war. Don't give me that. I know that's the only reason why you make movies. I feel like I owe so many people. I have the means to dedicate my life to something more than my own survival, my own comfort, me. I can do that. Doesn't that make it my responsibility to do so?
Anybody seen Rosa? Rosa! Pictures up in 20.
I'm sorry, I didn't. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, she's over there. Okay. Yeah. Let's get camera ready. Is the film loaded?
Let's talk about your savior complex later.
How about production?
There's a lot of chaos in this world. I guess all we can do is realize he's the greater and most poetic things. Focus on the beauty for me, will you? I got a son to find. We need to raise this up, please, and I need a negative field on this side.
Yeah, like right over there. And
what I use there.
The mandatory.
Yesterday afternoon. It was such a sweet moment. And thank you, of course, for this. Last time I was laying in bed with someone was my crush from pre-med. Many years ago. She was lying in my arms crying. Her love for another was unrequited. She knew I loved her. She felt guilty to be in my arms, but all I can do is comfort her. I was just so tired of being alone.
I love you so much.
She wasn't even that great. Still, she lives rent-free in my mind.
Amber, I'm not going anywhere.
My gosh. As a kid, I always dreamt of Prince Charming. I would have never dared to dream of such a perfect moment. You're the best. This is so cute. Thank you, Evergreen.
Don't thank me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
And cut.
Stick our tongue with this here, guys. This is excellent work.
A mind expanded by new experiences never returns to its original dimension. I served 4 tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. During my first tour, I was a staff sergeant at the time, in charge of an entire squad. We were in a convoy, traveling down some shithole of a country. As the convoy was driving, we started receiving fire. I had to react quickly, give my guys commands in order to get out of there safely. That's when all hell broke loose. The vehicle I was in, about a half-mile up the road, tripped an IED. The blast knocked me unconscious for several minutes. One of my guys' leg was gone. His face was unrecognizable.
Ed, you don't have to keep sharing if you don't want to. Would anyone else like to share? Go ahead.
I know we all have different experiences with trauma, but you know how you feel. I've never been deployed before, but I was assaulted sexually.
in Hawaii. My first duty station. My unit, nor did the MP believe me, and the guy who did it was in my unit, and instead of punishing him and kicking him out of the army, they pushed his career forward. And it broke me.
Fucking worthless.
Hey. Baby. Hey.
Can you leave me alone just a little bit, please?
Something happened at work?
Specialist Rodriguez, are you fucking deaf? Or are you choosing to ignore me?
I fucking hate my job, my unit, and I fucking hate Sergeant Stevens.
What happened?
So that asshole basically said that I don't have issues compared to him. Then he said he's gonna make sure I wouldn't go to any of my appointments again.
Wait, what the fuck? Why the fuck would he say something like that?
I just got out of a meeting with the battalion commander. Do you want to guess who's working this weekend?
Sarge,
I am. Do you want to know why I'm now working this weekend? Because you failed last week's division run. Seriously, Rodriguez, how hard is it to run 4 fucking miles? You get paid to run.
That's because I failed last week's run and he's getting chewed up by Sergeant Major.
So that gives him a reason to tell you that your problems aren't real. I'm gonna go to the battalion commander tomorrow.
No, please don't. You're just gonna make things worse.
Worse? I'm gonna make things worse? No, this guy made things worse. You can't just go around saying shit like that.
I blame the fact that she's constantly missing PT due to her appointments.
The appointments. The fucking appointments.
Sergeant, these appointments address my issues.
Thanks to your issues, now I have to go see the battalion Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major's gonna fucking tear me a new one. Sergeant Neal, have Specialist Rodriguez lay out all of her equipment for accountability after lunch.
Roger that, Sergeant. Rodriguez, go get your gear.
Tracking, Sergeant.
You have actual mental health issues, and this guy thinks he's just gonna run his mouth and nothing's gonna happen to him? No, fuck this guy.
No, please, stop. I don't want you to go to my unit, okay? I'll take care of it myself.
Then fucking take care of it. Or I will.
Sergeant Stevens, I'm sorry.
Specialist Rodriguez, I don't give a fuck what you have to say. You will have your equipment here after lunch. You will be working this weekend with me. And you will not be attending any more appointments. I'll make sure of that. Damn, worthless appointments.
Carlos, pick up!
Please leave your message for 56232111965.
Baby, pick up the phone, please. I need you right now. Just do it, please.
Rodriguez. Rodriguez.
Oh, Sergeant.
Read off your list of issued equipment. Look. I know Sergeant Stevens can be a fucking prick. And he really shouldn't have singled you out. But you did fall out of the run. It does need corrective training. Although I really don't see how that's gonna fix anything, but...
Sergeant, I'm trying. I'm only human.
I'm sorry I singled you out. But you are in the Army. So starting after work, you start some remedial PT. Make sure you don't schedule any appointments around that. Track this one.
Just one thing. I already scheduled a group appointment tomorrow by the end of the workday.
Do tomorrow's session during lunch.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Rodriguez, come with me.
Tracking.
Rodriguez, I need to write you up for that run. But I hate paperwork. So congratulations, Rodriguez. I'm assigning you to 24-hour CQ today.
Sergeant.
You are not to leave your place of duty unless otherwise instructed by the NCOIC.
Sergeant, I have an appointment today.
The fuck you do. I told you, you're not going anywhere on appointments.
Sergeant, these are mandated by my mental health provider.
All right, then. You go to your damn appointment. You are to text Sergeant Sneal when you arrive to and are done with your appointment and when you are back at your place of duty afterwards. Tracking? Where's the sign? Get these nameplates back up.
Fucking kidding me? You fucking cry and complain about how you're having this shitty ass day because of this asshole, and now you want me to brush it off? This is why people are always running over you.
Excuse me?
Seriously, I think this is why people run over you all the fucking time.
Fuck you!
Fuck me, fuck you, take care of your shit!
I can't do this anymore.
Hey, fuck you doing? Hey, Candace!
Leave me alone!
Open the fucking door!
They don't care about me, especially you. You don't care about me!
Look, baby, I'm sorry, alright? I'm fucking sorry, alright? I can't help it sometimes. I just start fucking yelling, alright?
You're worthless. Pathetic. How do you even get in the army and you want kids? You? You can't even run 4 miles. You're worthless. You're worthless. He's patient. I need to be patient with him. You're worthless. He's gonna put you away. I know he won't. Yes, he will. Just watch. No. I'm not worthless. Are you sure about that? I can prove to Sergeant Stevens I'm a good soldier. Oh God, he thinks you're the worst soldier ever. That's not true. We all have setbacks, right? But that's not me. It doesn't define me. You should just end it all. And your suffering. I'm not worthless. Carlos is right. And I know I'm not fucking perfect, but I'll never be. But I can work on it, right?
Excuse me, Candace. I just have to say that what you shared, that's one of the bravest things that anyone can, and never has that I've seen.
Thank you, Sergeant Major.
Hey, call me Edward as long as we're here.
Thank you, Edward.
I know what you're going through. I've been dealing with PTSD for about 8 years now. One thing's for sure, it never goes away. However, just because it doesn't go away doesn't mean that you can't learn to cope and have a happy life.
I'm not worthless. I'm not worthless. I'm not worthless! I'm worth. Thank you, Edward. I feel like you're the only person who understands me. My husband says he's trying, but I'm sorry. It's hard.
This takes time.
I'm sorry, I fucked up.
You just gotta remember that he's trying. And you gotta be patient with him. He's learning to be patient with you.
Yes.
Rodriguez.
Good morning, Sergeant.
Surprised to see you're the first one here.
Well, I came in early because I want to speak with you. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I know I've been failing recently, and I apologize for it. I also want you to know that I will improve.
Look, I need to ensure that all my soldiers are meeting standards. That is why I am hard on everyone, including you.
I understand that, Sergeant. I won't be a problem to you anymore.
I look forward to seeing your improvement. Until then, I have a meeting with the commander and the first sergeant.
Watch your back, Sergeant.
Unprecedented in the history. Topping the list of likely victims are male homosexuals who have many partners and drug users who inject themselves with needles. Medical experts say the disease kills 4 out of every 10 people it strikes and that it threatens to explode in the nation's cities.
Gracias, mamá.
Mijo, do you want corn or flour tortillas?
Corn, ama. Pero nomás 2, por favor.
2? Mijo, tienes que comer, te voy a dar 3. I'm so proud of you, mijo. Here, your tamales.
Thank you.
Mom?
Damián. Let me bring you something to drink.
Oh my God. Paul? Paul? Got your little brother all grown up.
Here, mijo. Let me grab this. Pásate, mijo.
I almost forgot how this house looked like. You found us.
Are you hungry? Do you want me to fix you a plate?
No, Mom, that's fine. I'm not hungry right now.
You're not hungry? Ay, Dios mío. You're burning up. Damián, bring me some Tylenol from the kitchen. Ay, mijo.
I'm sorry I showed up like this. I should have contacted you first.
Well, this is your home. Come
here.
Yeah. Toma esto. Take it. Have you gone to the clinic?
No.
Well, we should take you now, because you don't look so good.
There's no point.
What do you mean there's no point? You need to see a doctor. You look sick.
There's nothing else the doctor can do for me.
What?
What do you mean, Paul?
I don't have much time left.
What are you trying to tell us?
I don't know how to tell you guys this. Oh my God. I'm sorry I showed up like this, but you have to know that. I'm dying.
What?
Dying? Dying of what?
I have AIDS. I'm dying of AIDS. I'm sorry. I shouldn't come here.
No. You did the right thing coming here. This is your home. It will always be.
Look, you don't have to worry about anything. Everything will be okay.
I don't have much time.
Are you sure?
The doctor said I have about 2 months left.
No, that's not true. I'm going to call Maria. I am going to ask her to bring me some Mexican herbs. They do miracles. They'll fix almost anything. You just need to.
Mom.
You just sound skinny.
Mom.
I'm gonna call her now.
Mom, please.
No, we cannot lose hope. We have to fight this. We have to take you to the hospital.
They won't take me in.
No, why wouldn't they take you in? They have to take you in.
I left the hospice where I was being looked after. The man who I thought loved me left me there to die. I just couldn't be there anymore.
It's a good thing you came home. Everything is going to be okay. You hear me?
I missed you both.
And we missed you too. We did.
We're here now. We will always be.
Sorry, sweet.
Here, mijo.
Your soup is as good as ever, Mom.
I remember every time you got the flu, you would always ask for your chicken soup.
You're a great mother. I'm sorry I wasn't the son you wanted.
Don't say that. I never stopped loving you.
Even after Dad kicked me out?
Yes. I was heartbroken when you left. I even asked him to go look for you. But you know how stubborn your father was. I should have fought harder for you. I feel like all of this is my fault.
No, Mom. You did what you could.
I didn't do enough.
Hey.
Hey, mijo. Were you able to get the medicine?
Yes. And I got the herbs too.
Oh, okay. I'm going to make you that tea, okay? You're going to feel much better, you'll see.
Piensa que me voy a poner mejor con sus remedios.
Ya conoces a mamá. Siempre tiene esperanzas.
Thank you.
For what?
For everything. You guys shouldn't be doing this. Taking care of me. Feeding me. I got myself into this. I should be managing this myself.
Well, you know you can't. Besides, we're your family. Our job is to take care of our own. Hey, it's all right. It's all right, we got you. We're here for you.
I'm going to die, little.
No, don't say that. Paul, don't say that. Shh, don't say that.
It's true. Have you seen the news? No one survived this. It's a death sentence. You don't think I see the way you and Mom look at me with those eyes of pity?
Paul, stop. What are you talking about? We don't have pity for you. All we have for you is love. Look, there's this new drug that just came out. It's called ACT. We can figure out a way to get it. And then we get it, and you'll be better in no time.
That's only for rich people, brother. People like us can't afford that. Even if I did take it, there is no guarantee it will work.
Well, we don't know that, Paul. We don't know that. Look, I can talk to the supervisor at the clinic where I do my internship. They have connections. If I talk to them, they can help us get some.
There's no hope. It's too late.
Stop it, Paul. Stop. I don't want to hear that. There's still hope. Paul, don't you want to live? Don't you want to live? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Paul. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, mijo, here's your tea.
If I don't live to see tomorrow, promise me that you will take care of each other. Damian, when you become a doctor, promise me that you will fight to help people like me get help. Please promise you both will do as I say. Promise.
Okay, mijo.
We promise. We promise, Paul. We promise.
Okay.
Paul? 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 Paul?
My dearest brother, if you are reading this letter, it's because I am no longer with you. How I wish things would have turned out differently. I cannot begin to express how proud I am of you. You have become the man I could never be. You have carried the burden of this family. You have become the patriarch that Dad was not able to be. Thank you for taking care of Mom. You are her pride and joy. as you are mine. There is something I want you to do. A couple of years ago, I purchased a life insurance for myself. I never thought I would need it, but as soon as I found out I had this illness, I knew I needed to leave something behind. So I made you and Mom my sole beneficiaries. Now that I am gone, I want you and Mom to claim this money and pay the remainder of your school with it. The rest can be used for whatever you guys may need. I love you, brother. You are my pride and joy. I have no doubt you will leave a mark in this world. You will do something good with your gifts and talents. I know that. Be brave, Damian. Enjoy life. Don't take a single moment for granted, for we don't know how long we have in this earth. Take it from me. Please, take care of Mom and be happy. Please, be happy. I know I will see you again one day. But for now, live your life to the fullest. I will be there with you. Thank you for being you. But most of all, thank you for giving me the gift of being your brother. Tell Mom I love her with all my heart. I love you both. Always and forever.
Mamá.
¿Qué pasa, mijo? Do you need anything?
Okay, I'll see you later.
So she moved you to a new room, huh?
What you doing here, Nicole?
I'm here to talk to you about these papers.
I sent those a week ago. You still ain't signed them. You couldn't just text me. Where my son?
Your son is with my mama, and I'm here, so obviously not. Where are you heading?
Working the night shift tonight.
Dressed like that? You want to forget me that bad?
Well, you ain't making yourself hard to forget. All right, so you needed to talk.
I want you to come home. Be a father to your son. Handle your responsibilities. And be a husband to me instead of shacking up in a pissy motel with a bitch.
What? No. Don't start. You know the damage you cause.
I didn't do it alone.
Don't play with me, Nikki. You and I both know I'd be successful by now if I didn't have to deal with your shit. When we were drowning in debt, where were you? The night of our anniversary, where were you? The night I got shot on duty, dying in the hospital, where were you? Laid up, getting high.
Okay, you've made it very clear how much of a plague I've been in your life. It's like whatever I do, I fuck it up.
Stop the woe is me speech. Life is about the decisions we make. You made yours. Now I'm making mine. Nicole, you need to go get help.
If you was ever home, you know I'm getting help. I am 3 months sober. Got me a sponsor, too.
Hold up, what? You're clean?
That is really sad, Samuel. You have no idea what I nor your son go through.
Nikki, you should have told me.
I shouldn't have to tell you shit. What about you just being there to support your wife?
Support you? Do you not sleep with a roof over your head? Food on the table? Clothes on your back? Huh?
And yet I still have to play second fiddle to your hoes while you fuck off and never come home.
You think I want to live like this? Nicole, you've literally been high every single day for the past 3 years. It's like you weren't even there.
And how many times have I told you that I have trouble sleeping at night? I didn't take those pills just to get high.
Bullshit! Nicole, it may have started that way. When the weight of the world is on my shoulders, who am I supposed to go to? You weren't there. I just wanted you to choose me over the pills.
Well, I'm here now. And I am choosing you.
Nicole, I gotta tell you something. Hey, what's up?
Ready to go?
Yeah, I need you to wait outside now. Just give me a minute.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. You know, I just got something going on.
What is she still doing here?
I don't know why she showed up in the first place, but you know, it's still our night. I got you. It's all good. I promise you, it's still our night. I got you, baby. You know the damage you cause. Where were you? Laid up, getting high. Shit, Nicky, wait. Shut the fuck up! Damn it! What the fuck's wrong with you?
Say hi, Mommy. Ask her when is she coming home. Ask Mommy, when is she coming home? Come on, girl. Let's just talk about it. Come on. No need. I'm setting you free. I'm done with this shit.
Nicole, I didn't intend for it to go down like this. I swear.
Save it. My whole life, I have tried my best to please everyone, including you. I'm done.
So this is how it ends?
No, this is where I begin. See you in court.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you're